Success.
Hi friends, my name is Nandita. I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Let us discuss the significance of Navaratri. Navaratri means 9 nights, Nava means 9 and Ratri means night. The saints have given more significance to understanding it scientifically. Night is peaceful and quiet. Tantra, mantra and other supernatural things are in a strong position. It is easy to concentrate at night. Chanting mantra in a peaceful environment yields auspicious result. Many obstacles of nature are removed. This time may be used for gaining mental power and yogic powers. Scientifically, performing things during the day increases the chances of problems in concentrating. Just away radio signals face problem during the daytime but improve in the night. The sound of bells and conch kills germs up to far away places. This period is used for siddhi, for fulfilling wishes. We worship the divine power to bestow upon all of us enough potent powers to maintain our physical and mental balance. Then they keep the Shraddha to remember our ancestors. So we can remember the beautiful memory those we have spent with our grandfather, grandmother and others. When we think about it, those happy moments, our sattva goes up, so our energy levels goes up. Let us discuss the 10 evils of life. 9 days of worshipping to the Mother Goddess Durga, the source of energy, help us to get rid of 10 evils of our own life. There are no Rakshasas like Mahisasura. The real Rakshasa are our ego, sorrow, greedy, jealousies, etc., which should be killed by ourselves. The 10 days, including Vijayadashami, refers to 10 evils. The first one is karma. Better to know to be an sensuous appetite regarded as sinful. Second one is anger. Anger or krodh is a strong feeling of annoyance, displeasure and hostility. Next one, third one is greed. Greed is an intensive and selfish desire for something, especially wealth, power and God. Fourth one is attachment, affection, fondness, sympathy for someone or something is called attachment. Ego, ankar, also called, is a person's sense or self-esteem or self-important. Fear, fear or dar is a mixed feeling of dread and reverence caused by the threat of danger, pain and or harm. Jealousy or irsha, also called the state of feeling of being jealous. Inertia is a tendency to do nothing, to remain unchanged. The ninth one is feel. Feel or hate is a feel intense dislike, criticize and abuse. Tenth one is guilty. Guilty is a responsible for specified wrong doing thing. Children, now let us discuss about the 9 avatars of Mahadurga. The first day is called Shailaputri. In Telugu it is called Gayatri Mata. On the first day, Devi Shailaputri is worshipped in the form of Devi. Parvati is revered as the daughter of Himalaya Raju. Shaila means extraordinary or raising to great heights. The divine consequences represented by Devi always surges from the peak. On the first day of Navaratri, we propitiate Devi Shailapuri so that we may also attain the highest state of consequences. The second day avatar is called as Brahmachari. On the second day, Devi Brahmachari is propitiated. Devi Brahmachari is the form of Devi Parvati in which she undertook penance to have Lord Shiva as her consort. Brahma means divine consciousness and Achar refers to behavior. Brahmachari is the behavior or an act that is established in divine consciousness. This day is specially scared to meditate and explore our inner divinity. Third day. Third day is called Chandraganta. It is presiding Devi. Chandraganta is a special form that Devi Parvati assumed at the time of her marriage with Lord Shiva. Chandra refers to moon. The moon represents our mind. The mind is restless and keeps moving from one thought to another. Ghanta means a bell which produces only one kind of sound always. The significance is that when our mind is established at the point that is divine, then our prana means tell life force energy gets consolidated, leading to harmony and peace. This day shows significance withdrawing from all our vagaries of mind with a single focus on Mother Divine. Fourth day. On the fourth day, Mother Divine is worshipped as Devi Kushmanda. Kushmanda means, in Telugu it is called Mahalakshmi Avatar. Kushmanda means the meaning is pumpkin. Ku means little. Ushma means energy and Anda refers to egg. This entire universe which arose from the cosmic egg is manifested from an infinitesimal energy of Devi. A pumpkin also represents prana as it has the unique property of absorbing and radiating prana. It is one of the most pranic vegetables. On this day we worship Devi Kashmanda, which shower us with her divine energy. Fifth day of Nava Durga Mata avatar is called Skanda Mata. In Telugu it is called Lalita Tripura Sundari avatar. Skanda Mata means mother of Skanda. On the fifth day, the motherly aspect of Devi Parvati is worshipped. In this form, she is the mother of Lord Kartikeya. She represents motherly affection. Worshipping this form of Devi bringing abundance of wisdom, wealth, power, prosperity and liberation. Sixth day of Mata Durga avatar is called Katyayani. In Telugu it is called as Saraswati Devi avatar. On the sixth day, Devi manifests as Katyayani. It is a form that Mother Divine assumed to annihilate the demonic forces in the universe. She was born from the anger of gods. She is one who slayed Mahishasura. As per our scriptures, anger that supports dharma means righteousness is acceptable. Devi Katyayani represents the divine principle and forms of the Mother Divine who is behind natural calamities and disasters. She is the anger that arises in creation to restore balance. Devi Katyayani is invoked on the sixth day to put an end to all our inner foes that are an obstacle on the path of spiritual evolution. Seventh day. Seventh day of Mata Durga avatar is called Kalaratri. In Telugu, it is called as Durga Devi avatar. On the seventh day, we invoke Devi Kalaratri. Mother Nature has two extremes. One is terrifying and devastating. The other is beautiful and serene. Devi Kalaratri is a fierce form of Devi. Kalaratri represents the dark night. Night is also considered an aspect of Mother Divine as it is night that brings solace, rest and comfort to our souls. It is only at night that we get a glimpse of infinity in the seeks. Devi Kalaratri is that infinite dark energy that our houses innumerable universes. Eighth day. Eighth day of Ma Durga avatar is called Mahagauri. In Telugu it is called Mahishasura Vardhini avatar. Devi Mahagauri is that which is beautiful, gives momentum and freedom in life. Mahagauri represents the beautiful and serene aspect of nature. She is that energy which propels our lives and also liberates us. She is the Devi who is worshipped on the eighth day. Ninth day. Siddharthini. Siddharthini in Telugu, the avatar is called Rajarajeshwari Devi. On that ninth day, we worshipped Devi Siddhartri. Siddhi means perfection. Devi Siddhartri brings perfection in life. She makes the impossible into possible. She takes us beyond that ever reasoning logical mind to explore the realm beyond time and space. Now, finally, let us discuss how it is celebrated. Like all other festivals in India, Dasara is also observed with much enthusiasm and fervor by people of all ages. Though people from various corners of India celebrated this festival, that significance and mode of celebrations different from place to place. Here are some of the key highlights of the celebration. First one is processions. In some parts of the country where Vijayadashmi is observed, people take out a large processions and carry the idols of Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Ganesh and Kartik to a river or a large water body for immersion. Such processions are marked by music, singing, dancing and a mode of merriment. Second one is Ramalila. Elsewhere, people take a part in Ramalilas, which are dance dramas depicting the epic of Ramayana. In these musicals, people, including children, dress up as the characters of Ramayana and enact scenes. This play continue for 9 days prior to the final act of killing Ravana on the Dasara day. Next one is Ravana Dahana. In some other places, the main attraction of Dasara is Ravana Dahana. It involves the burning of towering effigies of Ravana along with those of his brothers Kumbhakarna and son Meghanand. This burning of effigies symbolizes who that's a no-brainer, the destruction of evil. Besides this, people also burst crackers and feast with their families and friends. Colorful fairs and exhibitions are put up at many places that added to the friends' atmosphere of the festival.